within the sound of silence.
Despite its troubling stereotypes and piss-poor graphics, even for the time, I really enjoyed the first Half-Life game, and was thus eager to play its extraordinarily well-received sequel. Now that I've played Half-Life 2, what can I say? Half-Life 2 is one of the best video games that I've ever played. You play as Gordon Freeman, a gun-toting mute physicist and the hero of the first game. Awakened from stasis by the G-Man, Freeman discovers that the world has been conquered by an alien empire known as the Combine. Joining forces with the eccentric Dr. Isaac Kleiner, his old friend Barney Calhoun, and the perky Alex Vance, Freeman assists the Resistance in their struggle to overthrow the oppressive Combine. Half-Life 2 is close to being a masterpiece. The game has an engrossing, superbly paced story with heavy stakes, a well-realized universe, and deep, likable characters. The visuals are stunning, the sound design is sharp, and every location strikes the perfect note of intrigue, tension, or dread. The enemy AI is surprisingly smart, meaning that you'll need to use clever tactics in the enthralling action sequences. The combat is exciting and realistic, and the gravity gun, which can pick up and hurl objects at your foes, is a cool addition to an already awesome arsenal. Alex, like Shell in Portal, is a strong heroine who hasn't been sexualized for a male audience, and Wallace Breen's fatherly charisma makes him my favorite kind of villain. The facial animations are also astonishingly lifelike. Finally, the Ravenholm level is one of the scariest experiences I've ever had playing a video game. Those fast zombies are damn terrifying. By the way, does anyone else find Dr. Judith Mossman really attractive? On another note, I don't mind the fact that the only new monsters are antlions and 2 new types of headcrab, as the monsters in Half-Life 1 could get slightly incongruent. Most Earth vertebrates have a standard body plan of 4 limbs and 2 eyes, but none of the creatures from Xen have a consistent morphology. The Vortigaunts, alien controllers, grunts, and Nihilanthe share a 3rd arm on their chests, but the controllers and Nihilanthe have humanoid faces instead of the Vortigaunts' single red eye surrounded by several smaller eyes. Hound eyes have 3 limbs and a single huge eye, headcrabs have 4 limbs and no eyes, Vortigaunts have 5 limbs and many eyes, and the barnacles, ichthyosaurs, bull squids, and tentacles look nothing like these creatures, or each other for that matter. The characteristics are too diverse and lack consistency. Valve's decision to reduce Half-Life 2's monster roster to Vortigaunts, antlions, and headcrabs makes it easier for me to believe that these aliens all evolved in the same ecosystem. Half-Life 2 is an exceptional game, and probably one of the best first-person shooters ever made, but it still has some problems that prevent me from giving it a perfect rating. There are too many vehicle sections, and they go on for too long. The level design could get confusing sometimes. The Vortigaunts, which were frequent enemies in Half-Life 1, have become your allies with no explanation, or at least no reason I could find. At one point you obtain these smelly pods that you use to command the savage antlions, but these are a wasted opportunity, as you only use the pods for a couple of levels. But none of these problems detract from the top-notch quality of Half-Life 2's story, dialogue, characters, visuals, and action. Released in 2004, Half-Life 2 is a great game that still feels polished and new today. Half-Life 2 earns 4.5 stars out of 5. Among the main games in the Orange Box, Half-Life 2 and Portal were the only 2 games that I played often. I would rather wait for Half-Life 2 Episode 3 to come out before playing Episodes 1 and 2, however long the wait might be, as I want to get the whole story. I also didn't really care for Team Fortress 2, as I'm not really interested in multiplayer games. The combat feels limited due to there only being 3 weapons for each class, and I can't really get involved in an unimportant objective like capture the flag. But one game that is available through the Orange Box but not mentioned on the cover is Half-Life 2 Lost Coast. Lost Coast, which can be downloaded for free from Steam, is a short demo designed to showcase Valve's graphics technology, and is also an unused level that was left out of Half-Life 2. Freeman is tasked with disabling a Combine cannon that is shelling a seaside village, and the level consists of fun action in some beautiful locations. Lost Coast also offers some novel opportunities for your gravity gun, as you can kill Combine soldiers by throwing harpoons and boats at them. Yeah. I often come back to Lost Coast, as it contains much of Half-Life 2's appeal in a short but sweet package. Valve is like the Pixar of game companies, and Half-Life 2 is their Toy Story 3. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out the other Roundtable Reviews for this month's theme of Silent Protagonists. Cheers.